Hi everyone, today is day 4 of me doing lives, and I'm doing my podcast episodes for those of you who haven't listened to them, or you might just want to listen to them again on a Facebook Live. So today I'm going to talk about fight or flight, adrenal gland function, and adrenal fatigue. This is my 4th podcast episode that I have, and it's welcome to the podcast, Fibromyalgia Real Solutions with Amanda Love. You are listening to episode 4. By the way, you can listen to this podcast wherever you are in the world at any time that you wish. I always include show notes for those with brain fog so you don't have to take notes. And if you guys want those show notes, you could private message me. If you missed my previous episode on immune health, then you may want to listen to it or watch it. I did it yesterday before this one. I do believe that there's a lot of information, both good and bad, out there about fibromyalgia. As an educator who specializes in this area, I think it's my job to point out to you that the beneficial information can be organized in a fashion that will reduce the symptoms of this malady. And at the end of this podcast, I will give you several recommendations to help you restore the health of your adrenal glands. My name is Amanda Love, and I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia 9 years ago, which influenced my decision to enter the field of nutrition. And now I'm a registered holistic nutritionist who works with those who are suffering from fibromyalgia. Good adrenal health is secondary in importance only to the rewards of a deep restorative sleep, which I talk about in episode 5 of my podcast. The adrenal glands are walnut-sized glands that sit on top of the kidneys, which are responsible for regulating the salt and water balance in the body, supporting the immune system, influencing mood, combating stress, and also maintaining blood sugar levels and blood pressure. Knowing this, you can see the adrenal glands have numerous jobs to do. When a person is stressed, the hypothalamus and the pituitary glands direct the adrenals to produce the hormones cortisol and DHEA to help them cope with stress. When we experience high or long-term stress, the adrenals are not able to communicate well with the brain, which leads to a condition called adrenal fatigue. Hello, Angela. Adrenal fatigue was first described by Dr. James Wilson in 1998, which he described as lower than normal adrenal function. Here are a few symptoms that arise from this state: fatigue, inability to fall asleep or stay asleep, headaches, cravings for sweets, and a weakened immune system. And I would love to know which of these you struggle with. The adrenal hormone cortisol plays a major role in the bodily functions such as raising blood sugar levels when they are low. When this action occurs repeatedly over time, the resulting condition is hypothyroidism, which produces extreme fatigue, lack of motivation, headaches, and irritability. I think most of us know what it means when you hear the phrase fight or flight. When a person encounters a dire situation, the adrenal glands come to their aid by supplying the body with adrenaline. Adrenaline prepares the body to fight or flight by increasing heart rate and respirations. This most likely was very helpful decades ago, but in today's society, we rarely fight or flight when adrenal pours into our bloodstream. Instead, the majority of us just stuff it or bear it. Because we do stuff it, symptoms begin to appear such as gastroenteritis, upset, headaches, anxiety, and a depressed immune system. These symptoms arise from external stress, but the adrenals are also stressed by internal factors as well. Here is an example of an internal stressor that produces adrenal fatigue. When a person consumes food that they are sensitive to, it causes an immune response that produces inflammation in the GI tract. That person may not be aware of the fact that an immune system is firing up frequently, causing a chronic condition which weakens the GI tract. Food intolerances such as gluten and dairy sensitivities are prominent factors in the development of fibromyalgia and Hashimoto's thyroid disease due to this chronic inflammation. Hello, Crystal. Removal of these food groups, however, cannot be the only culprit in the development of these illnesses. However, there is a major piece of the puzzle of fibromyalgia. These food intolerances produce an alarm reaction in the body which directs the adrenals to elevate and cortisol levels to cope with the inflammatory stress. Please note that a person may have normal cortisol test results, but these findings are not significant until other hormone levels are known. The best approach to building good adrenal health is, number 1, consume all B vitamins along with extra panoic acid, which is vitamin B6, which are necessary for good adrenal function. Number 2, coenzyme A, which is to help reduce stress as directed. And number 3, as far as diet recommendations go, I suggest that you avoid as much as possible refined carbohydrates, white sugar, white flour, as these deplete the many nutrients needed for adrenal support. Also avoid alcohol, caffeine, and tobacco, as these subjects are highly toxic to the adrenal glands and other glands. Eat cold water fish several times a week. Last but not least, it's crucial to lower the stress level in your life. Whether you buy a book on the subject, purchase a CD, or join a class, make this a priority on your path to better health. And tomorrow I will be talking about episode 5, which I talk about sleep. And now I have 2 action steps, and you guys get to choose which one you want to do. Number 1 is you could either sign up for my free sleep guide, which I will put in the comments below, or number 2 is I want you to book a discovery call with me to see if you would want to work with me and to help you feel better with whatever your health conditions you have, but especially those of you who have fibromyalgia, because I have been there. And I really want to help you in 2020 get to a better health. So I'll see you tomorrow for number 5, Facebook Live on sleep. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.